Today, the topic is how to overcome self doubt and build confidence. I'm very thankful to you. Okay, ChatGPT is come with me. In this insight interview, we explore the journey of overcoming self doubt and developing the confidence. For understanding the root of insecurity to learning daily habits and build self build this conversation offer practical stage and a motivational insight. Let's go to chat GPT and ask some important question. My
That sounds
first
like a
question
fantastic.
is this. Okay, what exactly is self doubt and why do so many people struggle with it?
Self doubt is essentially that inner voice that makes us question our abilities, our decisions, and our worth. It's something that a lot of people deal with because of various reasons, like past experiences, fear of failure, or even just societal pressures. It can be quite common, but definitely manageable with the right strategies.
Any example if you have about this?
Absolutely. For instance, someone might have a big presentation at work, and even though they're well prepared, they might still think, what if I mess up? What if they think I'm not competent? This is a classic example of self doubt. With a bit of confidence building and positive reinforcement, that self doubt can definitely be reduced.
Okay, my next question is what does self doubt affect personal growth and decision making?
Self doubt can have a pretty significant impact on personal growth and decision making. When we're unsure of ourselves, we might avoid taking risks, which means we miss out on opportunities to learn and grow. It can also lead to second guessing our choices, which can slow us down and make decision making more stressful. Overcoming that self doubt can really help us move forward with more confidence and clarity.
Please elaborate in one example more.
Of course, let's say someone is considering a career change. If they have a lot of self doubt, they might hesitate to even apply for new opportunities because they're worried they're not qualified enough or that they'll fail. This hesitation can prevent them from growing in their career and finding more fulfilling paths. By working on building confidence and reducing that self doubt, they can take that leap and potentially find a much more rewarding path.
Okay, very well. What are the most common sources or cause of self doubt in people's life?
There are quite a few common sources of self doubt. One big one is past experiences, especially negative ones like failures or criticism. Another source can be societal pressures and comparisons, especially with social media, where people tend to compare themselves to others. Sometimes even our upbringing or the expectations from family and friends can play a role. And of course, our own inner critic can also fuel self doubt.
Would you like to share with one more example about this question?
Absolutely. For example, someone who grew up in an environment where high achievement was constantly emphasized might develop self doubt when they don't meet those high standards. They might feel that they're never good enough, even if they've accomplished a lot. This kind of pressure can really create a lot of self doubt and affect their confidence as they move forward.
Okay, very well. How can someone identify the difference between humility and self doubt?
That's a great question. Humility is about having a realistic and balanced view of oneself, acknowledging strengths while also recognizing areas for growth. Self doubt, on the other hand, often involves an excessive lack of confidence and a negative perception of one's abilities. So if you find that you're aware of your strengths and still open to learning, that's humility. But if you're constantly second guessing yourself and feeling inadequate, that's more likely self doubt.
Okay, can you give me one example more to clarify this question?
Sure. Imagine a person who's really good at their job. If they have humility, they might acknowledge their skills, but also seek feedback and look for ways to improve. On the other hand, if they have self doubt, they might constantly feel like they're not good enough, even when they receive praise. So the key difference is that humility comes with a healthy self awareness, while self doubt often comes with a lack of
Okay,
confidence.
very well. In your view, is self doubt ever useful or positive in any situation?
Absolutely. It can be helpful in moderation. A bit of self doubt can actually keep us humble and encourage us to reflect on our actions and improve. It can push us to double check our work, stay open to feedback, and strive for growth. So, in small doses, self doubt can actually be a constructive force.
Okay. If you
I'm
have
glad you
any
found.
situation creates, can you share with me about this question? What situations create?
Sure, one situation that can create a bit of self doubt is starting a new job or taking on a new role. Even if you have the right qualifications, the new environment can make you question your abilities. But that self doubt can also be a motivator to learn and adapt quickly. So it
Very
does have
well,
its positive.
very well. How can people start building confidence when they have experience related failure?
Building confidence.
Experience repeated failure.
Got it. Building confidence after experiencing repeated failures can definitely be challenging, but it's absolutely possible. One good way is to break goals into smaller, manageable steps and celebrate those small wins. It also helps to reframe past failures as learning opportunities rather than setbacks. Surrounding yourself with supportive people and practicing self compassion can also make a big difference.
Okay, very well. What daily habits can help boost self confidence?
There are quite a few daily habits that can really help boost self confidence. One is practicing gratitude, where you take a moment each day to reflect on what you appreciate about yourself. Another habit is setting small, achievable goals and celebrating when you accomplish them. Also, positive self talk and mindfulness can really shift your mindset in a positive direction. Over time, these habits can make a big difference.
Okay. And
I'm
any
really glad you found
habits, daily one habits, can you share with me how self confidence boost?
Absolutely. One powerful daily habit is starting your day with a positive affirmation. Just taking a moment to say something encouraging about yourself can set a positive tone for the day and reinforce your self worth. It's simple, but very effective.
Oh, thank you very well. How can positive self talk or affirmations helps overcome self doubt?
Positive self talk and affirmations work by reshaping the way we think about ourselves. When we consistently remind ourselves of our strengths and worth, it helps to counteract the negative thoughts that feel self doubt. Over time, this positive reinforcement can increase our self esteem and help us approach challenges with more confidence.
Okay, very well. What role does mindset play in building long term confidence?
Mindset is absolutely crucial for long term confidence. A growth mindset, which is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed, helps us see challenges as opportunities to learn rather than threats. This perspective makes it easier to bounce back from setbacks and keep building confidence over time. It really shapes how we handle both successes and failures.
Okay.
I'm really glad you found that helpful.
What role
If you
does
have any
mindset play in building long term confidence?
mindset plays a huge role in building long-term confidence. When we cultivate a growth mindset, we see challenges as chances to grow rather than as obstacles. This helps us embrace learning, stay resilient in the face of setbacks, and continuously build our confidence. Over time, that mindset really creates a solid foundation for lasting self assurance.
Okay, very well. Any example, if you have, please share with me.
Absolutely. Think about someone learning a new skill, like playing a musical instrument. If they have a growth mindset, they'll view mistakes as part of the learning process and to keep practicing with enthusiasm. Over time, this mindset helps them build confidence and eventually master the instrument. On the other hand, if they had a fixed mindset, they might give up after a few mistakes. So that mindset really makes all the difference.
Okay, very well. And now my next question is very important. Can social media contribute to self doubt and how can people handle that pressure?
Social media can definitely contribute to self doubt because it often showcases highlight reels of other people's lives, which can lead to comparisons. To handle that pressure, it's helpful to curate your feed so that it includes positive, supportive content, and to take regular breaks from social media to reconnect with yourself. Reminding yourself that what you see online is just a curated slice of reality can also help keep things in perspective.
Okay, very well. Thank you, ChatGPT. I'm very thankful to you for your conversation with me. I'm very thankful to you. Okay, Allah Hafiz.
You're very welcome. I'm really glad I could help. Take care and Allah Hafiz. Feel free to reach out anytime you need.